Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Starfield. Last video we discovered the identities of these two Starborn. It was a bit of a surprise, things seem to be getting interesting, so we are going to keep rolling with the Constellation questline. We have two options here, final glimpses and unearth for the main part of the story. But I think I'm going to go get these powers first. It's going to be pretty redundant. I'm probably just going to speed through it and cut it up. Oh, and the new update actually got the new update is actually live on the main branch of the game, so just gonna explore this new. Oh, this is weird. This is the controls are weird. It keeps just rotating. Okay. Okay, so this is the new map. That's pretty cool. Known, unknown. Yeah. Oh, maybe try out some of the new features later. But let's go to his temple first. One step closer to unity.
These ruins are fascinating. Oh, I could spend years studying them. Sending one. Here it comes.
Huh.
It's the wrong way to piss me off.
Oh.
Throwing a grenade. Score another point for our
Awesome.
side.
Okay, let's see what we got. Honestly, I don't remember. Which one was that? Alien reanimation. Life. Gift of the cosmos. Granted once more to a fallen alien beast so that it may serve thankfully. Ooh, this one's colorful.
Coming here is the sort of thing I dreamed of when I was a
Come on, bring it. Just keep staggering this guy.
Got a present for ya.
Ooh. Again? Wait. It's still there. Somewhere.
You're through.
Ouch. Ow. Okay, which one, what power did I get this time? Yeah, I switched to personal atmosphere. Oh. This seems to be like the most useful to me. Reactive shield, I think, is the new one. Form a shield of pure cosmic light that can weaken, even reflect enemy projectiles. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's over. Let's go back to the lodge. Actually, let's go to the research station, the Nova Galactic Research Station. Let's go to the moon. Okay. Still have the XP bonus. Anyone here?
This relay station is easily over 100 years old. Original Nova Galactic construction is my guess. Built to stand the test of time.
See ya. We'll explore around a little bit. Science crates. God damn it, stupid axe. Slate 6. Let's find them in order. Where would number 1 be?
Look at the state of this facility. I wonder why this place was abandoned in such haste.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
Okay, there's a ship involved.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
Voltaire really is something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool. Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey,
You're carrying too many odds and ends.
I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. You're welcome, humanity.
This man is doing God's work.
Okay, confession time. Being single on a moon base is the worst. I only get like an hour to use the communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there, I'm a scientist. steadily employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line.
Where's
You
number?
seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
Hey, no one asked you.
Where's number 5? Not clicking that until I can find number 5. Ah, here we go.
You ever get jealous? You know, the crew in the shipyard? Building the actual vessels that are gonna travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, happy doing your job? What?
When I accepted the assignment up here, we were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological study said it helped when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed. The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I won't be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, Babushka. Thank you for teaching me math. It brought me to the moon.
Okay, let's check this out. Voltaire. Voltaire. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects, like the duck quacks. Yes, it is amusing to see how many decimal points of pi it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether it can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation. But there will be a time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating on hitting their deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. Project Prism launch. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us at the roof at 9 a.m. EDT. Reminder to please sync all watches to Eastern Daylight Time. Our partner will also be on radio for the launch. We'll be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Okay, let's go to the roof. How do we get there? Well, I guess we can just jump up, right? Okay, play recording.
Spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3.
It's amazing to think that we're standing on the same planet.
Shut up, Sarah.
Where humankind first ventured into space.
Canaveral.
We've come
Are
a
you
long
reading?
ways.
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now.
Jupiter?
Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Oh, for God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Shut up, Sarah. Go to NASA. Like on Earth? Oh, we're going to Earth. I want to visit those landmarks eventually, but now's not the time for that.
Landing gear's ready.
And we're back on Earth. I was going to go on Earth as like, where are we going? I was going to go to Earth as like, maybe like one of the last videos that I do and explore it a little bit, but I guess apparently the game forces us here now, so there goes my plans. Find a way inside. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, free oxygen. Oh, it's still lit up. Okay. We're jumping, right?
The most likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down. Hopefully the system is still in operation.
Let's go this way first. Elevator? Or elevator shaft?
The occupants of this colony ship found alternate transportation to evacuate the Earth before it was too late.
Nope.
They have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
Rub it in. We have these jetpacks for a reason, Sarah. That's good and all, but what's this? What's in here?
It's clear the gantry was in loading position. I wonder what prevented this particular colony ship from lifting off.
Always down for a snow globe. Can we take the ship by any chance? I know it's like 100 years old, but like... Antique ship. NASA notepad. Hell yeah. NASA notebook. NASA coffee mug. Oh, we are taking all of this stuff. What, no NASA tissue box? Give me an old school astronaut suit.
that junk?
Shut it. Power cell? Yep. Don't know what that powered, but it powered something. Okay, let's go in. Or not. Did that not open this? Oh, I'm dumb. Man, this place is dump.
This looks like it was some type of crew preparation area. Probably the last step before boarding. It's definitely seen better days.
Okay, NASA research computer. Oh, look at this desktop. Access station logs. I never know what order to read these from. Meeting today.
Dr.
Oh,
Judith
nice.
Etienne. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Huh. These are voiced.
Dr. Judith Etienne. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handrails, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in materials science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab.
Okay, we clearly got that backwards. So if you're watching this, you should probably play it backwards.
Station log. Dr. Judith Etienne. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Oh, you're not going to read this out? Launch procedures. Remember, the final vitals and suit seals checks are essential. Yes, we've come a long way as far as tolerances. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be, but these people's lives are still in our hands. I know there's rumors that the next launch is slated to be cancelled, but let's not have that be on us. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel just a little bit safer, and we can use every ounce we can get. Okay. So they must have gotten, like, a piece of the artifact, I suppose. Way to make it creepy. Ooh, this is big.
Oh my goodness. Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this was left behind to deteriorate.
What? What's with this junk? Bullshit. Can't crawl in. No, maybe that's like a super epic legendary. Touchscreen to learn more. Look for the Opportunity rover on Mars. The Mars Exploration Rover program launched in 2003 and allowed for the remote exploration and study of Mars. 2 twin rovers were made, nicknamed Spirit and Opportunity. While Spirit ceased communication functions in 2010, the Opportunity rover continued operations well into 2018, exceeding its initial planned time by over 14 years. Okay. Mine. Okay. Huh. It looks pretty cool. Project Gemini. From 1965 to 1966, in many ways, Project Gemini was a learning mission. While NASA's ultimate goal was to put a human being on the moon, many questions had to be answered before that project, Apollo, could even begin. Gemini was tasked with answering how a person could survive in space for many days, how to connect spacecraft together, and how to improve spacesuit technology to operate outside of spacecraft. Okay. And then, Project Apollo. From 1968 to 1972, Project Apollo was the first successful program to put humanity on Earth's moon. The first moon landing that occurred on July 20th, 1969 was actually Apollo's 11th flight, with all previous launches testing all the modules, orbits, and other critical data needed to ensure the astronauts could reach the moon and return safely. Ooh, anything else we can click on? Or rocket? Here we go. Mercury spacesuit. Adapted from a design originally intended for high-altitude aircraft, the Mercury spacesuit would undergo several modifications to deal with pressure, oxygen, and thermal considerations. Even though the cabin of the Mercury spacecraft itself protected against the rigors of space travel, redundancy has always been key. In the event that the cabin were to depressurize and expose astronauts to the vacuum of space, the Mercury spacesuits would be able to offer a critical extra layer of defense. Ooh, there's so much to read. Lunar Rover. From 1971 to 1972, the Lunar Rover was used for the last Apollo missions and could carry 2 astronauts. The chevron, threaded patterns on the wheels, were made from titanium to help maintain traction on the moon's surface. The rover was fully electric and ran on batteries, whose power was intended to last for the duration of the mission. Cool. Leaving Earth forever. So this is obviously not... Well, this is obviously more on the fiction side. In 2150, scientists first predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth. Atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life that remained. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death and into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on. Okay. Eagle module. Ooh, look at that. Eagle module. From the Apollo 11 mission, the lunar module Eagle was the first crewed spacecraft to touch down on Earth's moon. Eagle's counterpart was the command module Columbia, which the lunar module needed to both separate from and eventually reattach to. Columbia would take astronauts to and from the orbit of the moon, while Eagle would bring them to and from the surface. Okay. Project Prism. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic and creators of the Voltaire supercomputer on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result is the first spacecraft capable of faster than light travel. The first successful voyage saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments that would have previously taken years. Okay. Man, those noises scare me. Is there anything up here? Project Prism. Yeah. Same thing. Project Prism. Living outside Earth. While long-term missions in space began in the late 1990s, with programs such as the International Space Station, humanity began living on other planets almost 100 years later. Small outposts of 5 or fewer scientific research teams eventually gave way to entire colony efforts on Mars and other orbiting bodies of our solar system. Okay. Can I open this? Huh. What? No prize? Okay. I didn't check this side yet. Okay. Okay, Judith's personal recording.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a
They were
goddamn
clearly
napkin?
testing space habitat viability in this area.
Shut up, Sarah.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
It seems as if
Shut up, Sarah. Stop interrupting.
on the horizon.
Ooh, what's back here?
Not much left of this geology laboratory. Ironically, the surrounding rock appears to have sealed the fate of this part of the facility.
Come on. Oh, is that the way we're supposed to go? Yeah, let's go this way.
I have to admit, your abilities are making me a bit jealous.
sure. Ooh. Daggering refined earth pistol. Nice. Let's trade, Sarah.
Let's see what you got.
NASA maintenance key. That. Taking that, taking that. Man, this video's like super long already. I have no idea how I'm gonna cut this. Maybe shouldn't have come here in the same video. Maybe I'll have 2 very short videos. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have 1 super long video. Marcel. Then requires power. Open this door. Okay. Let's keep that open.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
There's just so much stuff here. Can't get out, I'm stuck. What did I do? Update friend or foe. Oh wow. Level 56 robot. Come out here. I want to get the turrets to finish off.
Well, look at that. It appears we've found one of Vasco's
Ah.
long-lost relatives. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to find out.
Okay, let's get out of here. Did I miss anything in here? There's just a random room in here. I guess like materials and stuff, but nothing too interesting. Explosives everywhere is not good. Okay. What's in here? Okay, same path. Okay. Security procedures. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. These are direct orders from the secretary. Absolutely no phones or recording devices. All written materials, clipboards, notebooks are to be checked on the exit from the labs. Confiscate anything with confidential information on it. And then April 14th, 2138.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds, pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us. It's all going to be possible.
December 8, 2141.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Okay. Thank God these are voiced. It saves me a lot of trouble. Ooh.
If there's a way to access the deeper sections of this storage area, I'm certain we'll find it.
Yeah, just jump. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's check. Oh. We get gravity again. And we don't again here. Let's do a quick save. Okay. This is the maintenance key. This is so annoying to navigate. Sure. Can't go in here? Wait, what? Okay.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
We can find some more. Is this blocked? Yep. Doesn't seem like I have to worry about carry capacity anymore, so that's good. Ooh. Okay. Dead scientists, always great to see. Another maintenance key. Okay, this is where we came from. Nope. This way. Obviously shot to death or killed. Victor Isa. Another maintenance key. Release artifact. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's check out his terminal. Ah. What's Sarah doing? Prototype drive. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets and remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with all research materials. Ensure information does not leave this lab. Okay, February 12, 2149.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Trying to track down more artifacts, I'm assuming. August 21st, 2149. Oh, it's not going to read it to us anymore. Damn it. Okay. As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis on data you provided us. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seems to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself given the proximity of the source. The data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar winds falters. Beyond the devastating effects of the solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire, the sputtering or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the beginning of the earliest days of space to see into Earth's possible future. We are afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations in polarity changes to the Earth's core, but this is orders of magnitudes greater. We see echoes of the previous generation's debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash onto shore, the Earth, with devastating consequences. Dr. Luke Andrews. Okay, August 22nd, 2149.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Okay. September 8th, 2160.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay, that's interesting. What's she even saying? There we go. Okay. So, the artifact was to blame. Oh, we'd never opened this. So the artifact was to blame for the death of the Earth, but I don't think he would have, like his future self or whatever, would have done it intentionally. He probably is like something like, I think it was eventually bound to happen, but creating the grav jump engine kind of just accelerated the process more than anything. How do I get there again? And then, like, he possibly offed himself after feeling guilty about what happened.